let me introduce myself first. My name is Elva Sahara, and today I'm going to explain about borrowing. So as we can see at the PPT, there are two things that I want to explain. The first is the definition and the next is the types. Okay, the first I'm going to explain about the definition of borrowing. Borrowing is the process whereby new words are formed by adopting words from other language together with the concepts or ideas they stand for. Borrowing involves copying a word that originally belonged to one language now we use into another language. When languages come into contact with each other, they are likely to borrow from each other. They will influence each other. I mean, regardless of the power dynamics, so it might be the case especially historically. Like a country or a nation conquers another nation, and then the conquering nation becomes dominant, and they lend more words than borrow. So the second point is the types of borrowing. The first is loan words. Loan words are words adopted by the speakers of one language from a different language or the source language. Examples of loan word. In English, the word croissant is a French word has been borrowed. The next is job has been borrowed from Dutch, lilac has been borrowed from Persian, piano has been borrowed from Italian, pretzel from German, sofa from Arabic. The word tattoo has been borrowed into English from Tahitian. This is another kind of borrowing. It's called loan translation. So, loan translation occurs when the elements of a word are directly translated from the loaning language to the borrowing language. Examples of loan translation. As I told you, English has become a source of borrowed loan words, but it has also become a source of loan translations. For example, the word English word skyscraper has been loan translated into many different languages. For example, in Dutch, the word English word skyscraper has been loan translated into wolkenkrabber, which means cold scratcher. In German, it is Wolkenkratzer, it means cloud scraper. In Spanish, rascacielos, it means scratch sky or scratch skies. Okay, the next is loan translation in English. An example of a loan translation is English. Influence from other language is Toulouse phrase, which seems to be translated from Chinese language, probably Mandarin. The second is long time no see. It's probably a similar loan translation from Chinese, or some people might say indigenous language of the Americas. Okay, I think that's all from me. I'm sorry if there are any mistakes. Thank you for your attention.